Hi everyone, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Veda Krishnan. I am a scientist in the Division of Biochemistry, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, that is IARA, New Delhi, India. I am going to talk about a very relevant topic, that is cofactors, coenzyme and prosthetic group, from the paper Protein Biochemistry and Enzymology. In today's lecture, we are going to address some basic questions like what are cofactors, what are the various types of cofactors, what is the need for cofactors, and what is the mechanism of action with few examples. So, in layman's perspective, we can say that enzymes need help of certain molecules to function properly, either cofactors or coenzyme. Coenzymes mainly involve in transfer of certain groups during enzymatic reaction, but cofactors directly take part in enzymatic catalysis. First, let's have a glimpse on biocatalyst, the enzyme. Protein carry out catalysis of hundreds of reactions in the living system, which is known as biocatalysis. A biocatalyst or enzyme is required for the very same reason as that of a catalyst. They lower the activation energy of the reaction, help in achieving the transition state faster, and make thermodynamically unfeasible reaction feasible. And just like chemical catalyst, the biological catalyst also remain unchanged after completion of the reaction. For example, the figure below shows how isomaltase, a sugar digesting enzyme, hydrolyze sucrose, sugar, into glucose and fructose, all the while remaining unchanged itself. So students, do enzymes do this alone? More commonly, the enzymes present in the living system are complex in nature. These complex enzymes do not work alone and require additional helper molecules to aid their function. Let's see what are cofactors. Cofactors are the known protein components of an enzyme. A cofactor may be an organic or inorganic molecule. An inorganic cofactor is called an essential ion, whereas an organic cofactor is called a coenzyme. A cofactor required in fixed quantity for reaction to occur is called a co-substrate. Now in this scheme you can see the various types of cofactors. On the basis of chemical nature, cofactors can be grouped into organic and inorganic subtype. The inorganic cofactors are mostly metallic in nature, but nonmetals and metalloid also act as cofactor in rare cases. As these inorganic cofactors are required in their free elemental form, which cannot be synthesized by the cell, they are termed essential ion. These are further classified as metalloenzyme and activator ion. The metalloenzyme are those enzymes that contain functioning metal cation tightly bound to them as prosthetic group. These metal cations are actively engrossed in enzyme catalysis. Some examples include copper, zinc, cobalt, etc. These metal cations are found particularly in the active site of the enzyme where they help in electron transfer. Apart from this, these cations aid in the enzyme catalysis in many additional ways, such as neutralizing anion, stabilizing the enzyme structure, and bridging the enzyme and substrate. Presenting quite the contrast of the metal activated enzyme, contain loosely bound ion called activator ion. The activator ion, although are loosely bound, but are extremely necessary for the reaction to occur. Some examples include calcium, potassium, magnesium and manganese. These ions are essential for the activation of the protein, which then carries out enzyme catalysis. In a way, they act as co-substrate for the reaction to occur. For example, kinase require magnesium ion for their activation and catalysis. Some examples of the enzyme and their metal cofactors are listed in the table, in table 1 in the main text. The other class of cofactor, the organic cofactor, comprises of many species of organic molecule including vitamin, metabolite, carbohydrate, nucleic acid, amino acid and amino acid radical. These organic cofactors are aptly termed as coenzyme as they are extremely vital for the catalysis to occur. In the absence of coenzyme, many vital biological processes will be hampered. This is further proven by the presence of various diseases that are credited to vitamin deficiency. Coenzyme are low molecular weight organic molecules that are tightly bound to any enzyme. Coenzyme work by preparing the active site on the enzyme for catalysis. These act as a group of transfer molecule as they contain a variety of chemical group which help in catalytic reaction. Dear friends, being so important, let's look what are the need for such cofactors. First of all, I must say they stabilize the enzyme's 3D structure. There are some enzymes which do not require the help of cofactors to catalyze the reaction, while there are some other enzymes that do need the help of cofactors for their catalytic activity. A cofactor provides additional group to active site of an enzyme. As we discussed, there are two types of enzyme, simple and complex. Enzyme without cofactor is known as apoenzyme and enzyme with cofactor is known as holoenzyme. A reaction requires many components in correct amount and arrangement. These components include the enzyme, its substrate, co-substrate, that is the enzyme cofactor. As you can see in this figure, apoenzyme bind with cofactor to form holoenzyme before action, or in another way we can say that cofactor prepare the enzyme's active center or catalytic site for catalysis. Cofactors provide additional reactive group to the enzyme, thereby aid in catalysis. In this illustration, you can see how the assembling of cofactor prepares active site of an enzyme. Now let's see a few examples. A simple ion such as potassium to a complex organic molecule like coenzyme A act as a cofactor to help catalyze enzymatic reaction. Inorganic cofactors like calcium, potassium, magnesium, manganese can also mediate catalysis of various enzymes like kinases and many more. Dear students, to summarize, cofactors provide additional reactive group to the enzyme and thereby aid in catalysis. By providing additional reactive components to the enzyme, the cofactors develop the active site of an enzyme. Cofactors are the non-protein component of any enzyme. Such enzyme that lack its cofactor is termed as apoenzyme. When the same enzyme is bound to the cofactor, it is called holoenzyme. So as we discussed, on the basis of chemical nature, cofactors can be grouped into organic or inorganic subtype. Under the mechanism of action, we have seen how assembling of cofactor prepare active site of an enzyme with all the examples. Thank you.